with Dooley.
March 4th, day 2 of this recording session. And hello everyone, welcome to another replay in Rise of the Reds. My name is Hecthor Doomhammer. And we're going to be starting out with a replay sent in by Luna, I think, Nuke Front on Farmland Fury. And indeed it was Luna, aka Celestia, starting out as China. And here we have YuraSubZero? YuraSubZero as Russia. Now Farmland Fury is a bit of a weird map. It was made by Skid, I believe, but it only has one supply per player, as well as one oil derrick per player. One here and then one here. And that's it. That's all the supplies there are. So you really need to focus heavily on the tier 2 eco here. Or pray that you're fast enough with your rushes that you can win before even requiring tier 2 at all. So in a case that GLA could actually have some advantages on this map. Very open. A couple of civilian buildings to garrison for some urban combat. Church. And that's pretty much it. 2 power plants, radar and war factory and barracks over here. And Luna's already going for the propaganda center. With the barracks in the back. And the supplies are very exposed. Now I've got some coffee, by the way. Just making sure that it's handy. Luna already captured his oil derrick. And excuse me. I'm thinking Luna might be starting to save up for the tier 2. We've got a barracks, a bunker and a speaker tower over there. Oil derrick here has been captured already. The weapons bunker is up and running. Got a mauler or 2 maulers and a Tunguska here. A couple of RPG conscripts that are single regular conscripts. Another bunker. But I definitely wanted to set up a defensive perimeter. And there's the breeder reactor. I thought I heard some firing, but I guess I was mistaken. Gatling cannon, just to be sure. This is probably going to be an early warning outpost, if I have to guess. The regular radar is over there. Tesla? Okay. Interesting. Also very nice to see is that Celestia, aka Luna, also mined the bunkers. But currently at low power, but as soon as the breeder reactor is finished, that ought to be fixed. We've got a war factory up front as well. And that's where the bunkers stand. Well, that's just an observation outpost. Not an early warning outpost. Okay. And Luna's already starting on her, tier 2 eco with the internet center. As I mentioned at the start of this match, you want to focus on that heavily if you want to take this map into the late game. Burritinos might be the right answer to the bunkers. Excuse me. Had a bit of a terrible night of sleep. It's not stopping me from recording though. Alright, 2 Buratinos. Clearing out the mines. Oh, the bunker. Is this bunker empty now? But here come the new cannons. As I expected with the name of the replay, I expected new cannons. And 1 new cannon takes out 2 Tunguskas and a single Buratino, and forcing the Tesla tank to go back a bit. Second shot. Takes out 1 Tesla tank. And the bunker will take care of the other Tesla tank. So I guess that this is what's gonna happen. Tesla tanks. Or new cannons. Maybe some nuclears. A helipad over here from Yura. As well as the industrial plant at last. Luna continuing to fortify the front over here with another bunker. A pyro, and I guess the rest will be tank hunters. Another speaker tower. More conscripts. Boom. Conscripts already have goggles and ammunition, but not the medikits just yet. We're now building the airfield as well. Looks like the internet center is full, but still more hackers are being produced. And we have Nukeneers! Nice. This one guy survives, but not for long. Yeah, I haven't had enough coffee yet. That's why I've got coffee right here. Another power plant. Ah, we've got Boris out on the field. Yura has barely any scouting whatsoever. And is starting to become pretty broke.
Warning, we have discovered an enemy hero.
Hero. Goody. Crimson with his voices. Gotta love it. Alright, maybe the Hellion over here could sneak around and do some serious damage, as there is absolutely no defense inside of the base other than the mix. And they do take care of that. Nice shot on the airfield. Now, I'm expecting more new cannons, I am expecting more nuclears. But we do see some Gorgons. Nuclears moving away. A Grumble. That's pretty docile. There you go. Grumble destroyed at the cost of a single MiG. Gorg is opening fire on the bunker, actually outside of the range of the nuke cannon. And they clear it out and they destroy it. Onto the second bunker. Let's just hope that they stay out of range of the nuke cannon. But then again, here comes the MiG. Takes care of one. Comes the second MiG. Takes care of the other. Too bad. Was a valiant effort. And Luna just rebuilds the bunker. Loads it up again. Couple more grumbles. Bunch of Igla troopers. That's some serious anti-air right here. Oh. That is some serious anti-air. Ah, yeah. Just had to remind myself of something. Well, looks like we've got another Gorgon on the field. The third bunker is rebuilt. We have finally the second nuke cannon. We also have a twin fang over here. Another Gorgon comes out as the other one got destroyed. Oh, painful. That was a painful shot. I think it basically becomes a turtling waiting game here for Luna now. Now, what would be a good option for our friend Yura here? I think Hellions are the best bet. Just get rid of the airfield at first to get rid of the MiGs. Sacrifice a few of the Hellions. Let's just go all in. But first you need to sort out your tier 2 eco, and I think you're kind of broke. Indeed. There you have it. Got a volunteer squad as well. I love these guys. That is very nice. Now only 2 guys remain out of the entire group. Sadly. Yeah, just look at Luna's tier 2 eco. We've got a whole bunch of trucks over here. Still trucks being made. Still hackers being made. Compared to the single supply or arms dealer truck. That his opponent has. Yeah. Second airfield for Luna, just because why the hell not? And what I would really like to see in this particular replay now is that Luna goes for the breakthrough strategy with the Overlords and the Shenlongs, because the Shenlongs combined with the nuclear arsenal general point that gives you the nuclears and the nuke cannons, as well as the nuke shells and the nuke bombs on the Hans. The Shenlongs also get a nuclear mortar turret option. But I think... yeah, that's Black Lotus alright. Ah, coffee. Oh, let's see how annoying Black Lotus can be. Gonna go for the oil derrick first, perhaps? Just to deny that income? Or immediately go for the industrial plant? Whatever the case may be, it's gonna be annoying. Now, let's see. I think it's gonna go for the industrial plant. As Yura is still pretty darn broke. So he desperately tries to get those supply trucks out. Those whatevers. The two remaining guys from that one volunteer squad now moving forward. As there's no real opposition anymore. Ah, they're firing on the ore factory. Okay, we've got a couple of conscripts left. See some battle masters now, Gatling tanks. So we have a third war factory? No, that's still the second. Troop crawlers. I think Luna may have gone for the... Nah, probably not. Yeah, wow, look at that, floating. 25,000. Luna's earning more than he can spend. And YuraSubZero, it's almost not even fair anymore. Really. And something tells me that Luna might have actually selected this map with this very intention. Just to rush the tier 2 eco. Got some hopper tanks here. Yeah, maybe you ought to upgrade some stuff. Let's see, do you have the... Yes, but not that. We have not the black napalm. Got RPG Boris over here. Ah, nice. Now, wait. Where's... Oh, Lotus is over here. And we actually have a topple. Now, I don't think it's gonna help much, if anything. I think that this has escalated too far.
Unit lost.
Celestia is now actually spending a lot of money. The hopper tanks. So we have another war factory here, of course. But what Celestia is doing right now is just feeding experience to his opponents. Now, unfortunately, his opponent is not GLA, so his opponent can't really benefit off it other than experience. And that red Tesla looks so good. Of course. Oh, Virus can also do the flame on. Was not aware of that. Another Gorgon. Still only 2 new cannons. So, well, I have to be honest, I'm a little disappointed. Looking at the name of the replay, Nuke Front, I was expecting like an entire row of nuke cannons and nukeneers. Not this. I mean, what do we have? Two nuke cannons and just 3 bunkers? 2 bunkers? That's it. Nice. 2 heroic Tesla tanks. The Sentinel. Just feed that. Let's have a look. See, am I correct?
Unit lost.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Rank 2 backfire. Slightly more to the back, and it would have actually gotten rid of both of the nuke cannons. Finally, we have a 3rd and a 4th nuke cannon on the field. I'd say it took forever, but that's just me. Maybe I'm just a little too critical. And of course, this war factory is a complete and utter waste. Because as you can see, the rally point is set straight in between the 2 Tesla tanks. And the hopper tanks that keep coming out will just feed experience to Luna or to Yura. More new cannons at long last. I hear horn gunships. And I'm expecting nuke Hans, please. Some more nukeneers would be nice. Now let's see. Oh yeah, YuraSubZero is getting back up there in terms of eco. Oh! Topol is ready for launch. Here we go! Be smart, right here. Yeah! Now we're talking! And there's nothing Luna does about it. That was so worth it. That's like, what? 5, 6 new cannons and 2 twin fangs at least? And that actually has Yura excited enough to want to move forward. Still a few nukeneers, still maybe a few nukeneers, still the nuke cannon over there. So definitely stuff will get lost here. But the bunkers are gone. Should have moved forward to the last nuke cannon with that sentinel. There's another nuke cannon in the back now. Golem seems to be still alive and heading to the nuke cannon. There you go. That's the spirit. Unfortunately, I think it does more damage to the actual structure here than the nuke cannon, but oh well. Wow. That was expensive for Luna. Well, what do we have here? Rank 3 Parabombs? Yeah. I think rank 3. Yes! Well, there goes both the barracks and the war factory, which are the only ones that Yura has. So that's gonna set him back quite a bit. Yura's actually floating 10, 11k right now. And Lunar floating 35k. Maybe just like 2 or 3 more war factories spamming out hopper tanks. But Yura calls it quits.
You are victorious.
Looking at the differences, I'd say a well worth decision. You can see how many units Luna created. A good portion of that were the hopper tanks that were utterly destroyed and utterly wasted. But only 3 buildings were destroyed by Lunar, which is quite odd. But then again, look at the supplies collected. Like I said, the early tier 2 eco advantage from Lunar definitely helped out the most in this match. But anyway, I hope that you've enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, helps out a great deal. My name is Hecthor Doomhammer, I'm your evil overlord, and I will record another one right away. See you guys in the next one.